Look what I got. Check it out. Ernie brought it back from the sandblasters. Look how clean that joker is, huh? Don't buy the cheap Ace Hardware masking tape, okay? Get the good stuff. Just a tip. Holy crap! Well, would you look at that? Well, I wish you would look at how clean this is. It's smooth too. A lot of times when you get something sandblasted, it comes back all rough textured. But I guess they use like a aluminum oxide blasting material or whatever. So media blasted, I suppose would be the proper term. Either way, it is sweet. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to smooth out just the top of it. I mean, I'll run some sandpaper over that, and then I'll give it a nice acetone bath and get it in something so it, it won't rust anymore. I'm not getting carried away. I just want to smooth it out just a little on the top, because this will be the part everybody sees. The rest of it is plenty smooth, but it still has just a little bit of texture to it, which I think for taking paint is probably good. It actually came back perfect. Saved me a ton of work too. And it's gonna look that much better, Like, we'll be able to take this thing to Concours d'Elegance or whatever the hell it is. I thought about hanging this thing outside, but I really don't have anything big enough to hang it out there with, except from maybe trees or something. And I didn't want to, fool with all that. So we'll just have to paint like what we can get to, and then let it set up, and then roll it over. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a two-phase deal. Just like they do in bitchin' rides. If I was really going for show truck, I would sand the whole thing, but I'm not gonna. For what we're doing, it's gonna look really nice. Really, really nice. I'm kind of stoked. Stoked! They still say that? Or is that like a 80s, Chariots of Fire movie kind of thing? All right. That is plenty good enough. Acetone, the San Francisco treat. I'll put it down there where I can kick it over here in a minute. Yeah, man, this is going to be awesome sauce Rooney. And if you're wondering, having it media blasted and coming back like this cost me $60. 60 buckaroos. And I'll tell you, worth every penny, because I could never get it this clean just by doing it by hand. You know what I mean? I would have been forever trying to do that, and I certainly wasn't going to buy a new one. I don't know what a new one costs, but I got to imagine it's more than 60 buckaroos. It's probably a whole lot of buckaroos. It's probably a whole army of buckaroos. All right, we're going to focus on getting what I can get with it this way, and then once that sets, you know the deal. We'll flip it over. Okay. And of course, you know I'm going with Eastwood Chassis Black. Love this stuff for doing these classic car metal parts, you know, frames and brackets and pieces and firewalls and whatever else. Pries are done. Let that sit and you know, come back and give it another coat here in a little bit. It's time to flip the meat. Oh. I think it still might be a little bit tacky, but that's okay. That didn't really work out. I just uncovered my shiznit. There we go. Shake your groove thing, shake it. This side got a lot more nooks and crannies. Well, look at this, why don't you? I mean, it looks like it was just stamped yesterday. Almost looks like it has some of that EDP or whatever that black coating stuff is. I tried to get all nooks and crannies and all that pretty good, so very, very happy with this. I'm gonna go put it up and we'll move on to the next thing. Yeah, it's cool to have that done. But of course, because I had to let it sit overnight, it's the next day, and now it's cold and raining again. I swear the weather around here is bipolar. And because the weather doesn't want to cooperate, I'm kind of limited on what I can do. So obviously I need to do something inside, and I don't know what to tackle next. Maybe I work on getting the frame cleaned up. Oh, I could work on the front suspension. All right, fine. I guess we're finally going to get to this. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like, this is pretty bad. And I'm not sure how to tackle this, if I'm being honest. Which is why I've been dreading it, you know? I have not been looking forward to this. That's why I saved it for last. Maybe I should have done it first. I don't really know. Is that just a psychological thing? But even just standing here looking at it makes me feel like I'd rather have a vasectomy with a dull butter knife than deal with this. Here's the problem we're gonna have, okay? This, I don't know if you can tell. Okay, this is contoured. So all of these areas where the roof of the top bolts in has this, you can probably see it better this way. See how it kind of kicks out and then kicks back in? Now what I don't know, okay, is we're gonna have to go look at the top so I can figure out if that, you know, what the story is there. Because that would be one kick out, a kick out, a kick out, a kick out. I'm not sure about this light part. But anyway, we have this area here, okay, that needs to be flat. Although this doesn't look like it was spot welded to that, but I guess, I'm sure it was. Maybe that I just picked a bad spot. Anyhow, so it's got to be flat and then kick up, okay, and then back over, okay, and then the roof is up again. So over or flat, up, flat, up. I mean, I don't know how to make that, okay? I don't know how, and okay, because you know this, it's not flat across here, it's curved. So flat up with a curve. I don't know how to do that, okay? I don't know how to do that. I don't have shrinkers and stretchers and rollers and bead thingies and stamping stuff and whatever. Well, I guess even though it's crappy outside, we'll step out there and take a look at the top. I guess we should know how this has to be before I go cutting it. Well, not before I cut it apart, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, come on. It's pretty bad though. It is pretty, ooh, well, owie. Let's go look at the top. We're going to get wet. No rat marrow up under cover for the winter. Okay, here's our top. Let's see what we got. Oh, this actually sticks out. So there would be a gap there anyway, is what it looks like. That sticks out, that sticks out. This kind of rides, or it's over top of that lip. So there's our flat, up. Okay. And the seal, so this would meet up with the top of the roof before it comes down. So this seal is riding. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, that makes me feel a little bit better. We don't have to worry about that contour, I guess is my point. And if I don't have to contour, you know, this is going to make this a whole lot easier. Will it be right? No, not as far as, you know, how GM stamped it, but will it fit? And will it be, listen, I don't know, okay? I'm just a hack guy in his garage, so I don't know how this is going to come out. I promise you nothing. Nothing other than I will give it the very best attempt that I'm capable of. And that's not saying a lot. So, since we know that contour is not really crucial, I'm thinking I can go like somewhere in here and just do a flat piece of metal across to the next one, across to the next one, and then down towards here. I can even curl that in a little bit if I want to make it meet up. But if we can do just a flat piece all the way across, but it's got this curve in it, so I don't know. Let me just get a lot of this cut out and then we'll go from there, I guess. Yeah, see, this is concerning because it affects the whole roof. That's why this crown right here, where it bends right here, I don't want to screw with that. Because if we cut any of that out, we lose the shape of the roof. Oh boy. Alright, I'm just going to have to cut this so I can pull the wire through and out of the way. I guess I'll go along and cut it just before that edge there. Although, like here, it's creeping up. One thing at a time. Boy, can y'all tell I'm struggling with this? Oh well, let's get after it, I guess. I think I got to turn my compressor on. Alright, I guess we'll just dig this crap out of here. It's got the mange or the monkeypox or the whatever that disease is where your flesh rots and falls off. I'm just trying to get as much of the general crap out of here as possible. And then maybe if I can get that done, and then I'll vacuum it out and we'll see if we can get to the stuff that matters, I guess. This is terrible. Just terrible. Somehow or another I need to finish cutting this piece. Yeah, this is pretty rough, folks, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, but they do not make a roof skin for the Blazer. It's different at the back. So I guess this is what we gotta deal with, okay? These are the cards we were dealt. And you know, you don't win every hand. Unless you're Kenny Rogers and you know when to hold them and you know when to fold them. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and I should have run. Believe it or not, some of this stuff, the spot welds are still there. I don't know how. Okay, don't ask me. I couldn't tell you. But we got a couple of pieces, okay, that are still in here where the spot welds are still attached, which it's not that many, so I should be able to just drill them out and be good. Why am I messing with this? Done. Alright, I guess I got it, I think, as clean as I can get it. So we're going to hit it with this rust kill shiznit. Well, the bad news here, I just got too much crap. One of these times y'all are gonna see me land on my derriere and cry and scream like a little girl. Anyway, bad news is I don't have any metal that will work for that. I've been looking around to see, you know, I got this piece of floor pan left, and of course I got that floor pan on the outside, and I got a bunch of scraps, you know, over there in a bucket or whatever, but I don't have anything that'll really work for this. So we'll let that treatment set up, and I'm gonna go online and see if I can find something, maybe, or I don't know. I need to find something. So I think what I want to do while I'm waiting on that and waiting on some metal or whatever is, one thing is I need to test fit this door, because now's the time to do it, right? Not while you were putting the rocker in. But I just want to make sure before we go sanding and prepping on this thing that the door is going to be good. I mean, how bad is it going to suck if this door doesn't fit anymore, huh? Let me see if I can do it by myself here. It's not working out the best, I'll say that. I think I need more height on my door prop. All right, let's just set you down here. Gently, you know, I bash up all the corners. Okay. That's probably a little better. Okay, you just be cool, all right, Mr. Door. Just be cool. It's still not quite high enough. Maybe if I try it from the other side. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna get it one way or another. Let's see. I can just get it up. Crap. Oh, shiznit. Whoa. Okay. We'll just manhandle it here. No problem. Ow. Okay, 2 bolts in. I knew what I was doing the whole time. Now all I want to do here is just get the hinges exactly where they were before. Should be a piece of cake. Okay, one more bolt. The one I dropped, which probably ran under the truck to the exact point that I can't reach. Where did you go? Okay, obviously it jumped into outer space. Oh, there it is. Found it. Now this door, as I recall, when I took it off, didn't have any shims in it or anything. So I just got to match up exactly where it was setting before. And that should tell us everything we need to know. At least I think. Yeah, it looks right. Oh, that looks right too. I'm gonna get it super tight because I still got to do the top. Let's take a look at the top. How's that looking? Right there is where it was. Pretty impressive. It went right to its home. How about that, huh? Okay, let's check it out. It could use just a tad of adjustment, but that's where the door was before I did all the work. So it's as good as it was before, and before we make it permanent, we can shim it. It looks like it just needs to maybe come back a little bit up the top here. All this, because this is pretty close. This could come in a little more at the bottom, but it's good. Which makes me feel good, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was concerned about that. Because if you remember when I cut all that stuff out to weld that up, the truck did move on me. So, happy days. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Okay, great. So now we're gonna strip it down as far as I wanna. I'm not, where'd you go? Oh, there you go. I'm not like stripping it down, just down. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but I guess you'll see. I'm gonna get it to where we can start working on getting it sanded and body worked a little bit and ready for primer. So the door that I just spent 20 minutes trying to get on, I'm gonna take it back off now. I'm gonna go get James to help me. Oh, well, never mind. I was gonna get James to help me, but that sound right there is James leaving. So I'm on my own. That's okay, that's all right. Holy crap. Okay. my shoulder. It's gonna ruin my NFL career. Don't worry, I got it. Thanks for your help. All right, I'm not like I told you, I'm not stripping everything 100% off of here. Okay, then. I just want to take some of the major stuff off. This booster and master cylinder, I already know is being replaced. And don't ask me how I know that, okay? All things in good time. I'm thinking I want to get the booster master cylinder and the AC box or whatever and the wiper motor, and that's basically it. So I can get access to the firewall and get it cleaned and do, whatever we're going to do here. And I don't know what that is, and I can guarantee you that these things are not going to come off without a fight. Yeah, it's turning the line, which I don't know, do I really care? Probably going to replace these anyway. No, but we should probably at least try to do it in a civilized way. Okay, well, civilized ain't gonna work. Man, these things are so rusted up that it just doesn't matter, Okay, that's, one way to go about it. There's not a drop of fluid in these lines. Holy crap, man. I got it. Well, I'm going to be all day with this. Let's cut to the part where I'm actually taking it off. No, you cut too soon. I'm not there yet. Nope, not there yet. Holy crap. Nope, not there yet. Okay, now we're there. Holy crap. Bag and tag. That way I can lose it all later. Alright, I am not messing with any of this wiring. We will figure all that out later when it comes time to do wiring. Because it all looks bad, and so I don't want to. I'm going to stay disillusioned, okay, until it comes time for that. All right, I do want to get the wiper motor off. This way I can keep it in my bin and pretend that it's good until later on when we go to find out that it hasn't actually worked since Stevie Nicks recorded a new album. Sweet. Dark over here. And I don't hear it raining anymore. And I don't know, it's supposed to warm up today, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the door up. Yeah, I can work with that. Now I just got to deal with 50-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, I know. Quit your bitching. Anyway, I want to see about getting this air box off. I got to run to keep from hiding. Whoops. You just, you have to go through all the sizes until you find one that's right. Because each one of them are different. It's like playing whack-a-mole. Guess which size this one is? Ha ha ha. Unplug. Holy crap. I'm sure I'll remember where every one of these went and put them back exactly right. Certain of it. Y'all hear a bunch of weird noises over there, just ignore it, okay? James is cleaning out the gutters. Which is good, because I don't want to do it. I think that's everything. I don't know, I'm a little scared to take this off. Might find Jimmy Hoffa back there. Oh, crap. Well, that's better than I expected. No Teamsters. I think we're safe to get this off of here. Oh, I suppose I could get the little plastic things later, huh? Yeah. We're gonna have to get that transmission at some point too, which I'm gonna have to do that anyway to get the underside of the thing, you know, cleaned up. As well as, you know, the transmission itself and the drive shaft and the rear axles and just, there's a lot to do here. And to think, I signed up for this voluntarily. Oh look, a pine cone. Oh, there's another one. We could string them together and paint them and make Christmas decorations, just like in the 3rd grade. Well, we got to get this door off too. Somebody wrote, "Wash me, I'm dirty." I bet you are dirty. You dirty little thing, you. Okay, enough playing around. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to, I gotta put the window down. Dang it. Getting heavier. Holy crap. Okay. All right. Gently. Ow. Right on my toes. Right on my toes. Okay. Piece of cake. All right. No worries. It's just a door, okay? Man up. Phew. What's that? A shoulder injury called? The carpal shoulder, or whatever it's called. It's aggravating my myofibra, or whatever it is. Yeah, I got a nice pile of doors. I think the last thing that I want to get off of here is this dash pad. And you know, the thing doesn't look that horrible. It ain't great, but it's not, you know, I've seen worse. And I don't know if that can be repaired or not. I'll show it to y'all in a minute, and then maybe you can help me. I've seen like some random videos out there where people take them off old cars and fix them. But they use like, I don't know, foam and Bondo, and I just don't know how that holds up, or if that's even like doable. I mean, I'm sure it's doable, but is that a good thing to do, or should I just get a, you know, pinch my pennies, sell myself on the street corner and get a new dash pad? Now, what is this crazy thing? Oh, it's some kind of power booster. More power, Captain. I'm giving it all she got. It's a Spark-O-Matic 40-watt power booster. I guess that's for the radio, huh? Nifty. I would put this on eBay, you know, sell it as an antique. Anybody want it? $250. Or I'll trade you for a new dash pad. Now, of course, these would be flat tipped, you know, because that's what GM did. They just went out and got some, you know, regular old screen door screws and run them up in there for their dash components back in the day. Marge, we're out of the screws. Well, go get some from the hardware store. And it's just this random holes in it. I'm gonna have to weld this up, I guess, if I want it to be right, or I could just leave it. This thing don't look great either, if I'm being honest. That one didn't sound great. It sounded like crunching crunch. You know, the delightful caramel popcorn with the peanuts stuff in it, like you get at the circus. This is a Sony. Oh, I think that's good, right? That's a good brand. Mike can keep this too. This is not wanting to cooperate. It's in there all kinds of wonky. There we go. That's the only thing that was holding that thing in there straight, was them two nuts against the plastic. It's got the weight of my a high dollar Spark-O-Matic pulling on it. Okay, let's see if we can get this off. Oh, there's another one there. Hold on a second. Hold on. Just slow your roll there, bud. Okay, now can we get it? I think so. I think so. It's coming. Yeah. Holy cow, I got it out in one piece. That, you don't see that every day. We got battery, oil pressure, a clock, temperature. We got to get these gauges working. It'd be cool to have the old school, you know, classic style gauges. Turn signals. We'll just have to see if we can fix them up. But that's, you know, for another day. I mean, I doubt I'll reuse any of this, but for reference, if nothing else. Plus, if I decide to sell my classic Sony on eBay, they're going to want the cover plate and the knobs, right? That adds 20 bucks to the price, the retail price. All right, what do we got here? The hex head screws. I'm gonna hurry this up. I gotta go in and watch the Daytona 500. Actually, that's not really true. You know, I used to watch NASCAR all the time back when Earnhardt was alive, and then, you know, after he had his accident, and it was pretty apparent that the only thing Dale Jr. was going to win was a popularity contest. I just kind of gave up on it. I haven't really watched it since. I'd be curious if I'm the only one, or if, you know, did you guys, any of you that used to watch NASCAR quit watching it after, you know, Dale's thing, or, I don't know, let me know what you think. All right, let's see. Will this just come off, or is it going to fight me to the death? Well, huh. Nothing to it. Just kind of popped right off of there. Okay. Last thing is the ashtray. I don't know how they come out, if I'm being honest, but I need the door off, you know. It's riveted on there. It really does look riveted on there. Does the whole thing come out? Oh, I think I see. Hold on a minute. Now what? There is an unfortunate amount of ductwork in my way. I'll just keep taking out screws until it all comes falling out. I just want the ashtray, okay? We just want the ashtray. That's it. Just give me the ashtray and nobody gets hurt. What is that? Unimportant is what that is. Aha! I win. In case y'all haven't figured out, okay, I'm doing all this because I intend to change the color of the truck, and I need to be able to paint the dash. That's right, you heard me right. Y'all see what I'm talking about here? Like, it's got cracks and stuff in it, and this I think is basically, oh, whoops, it's basically split all the way, and then we've got this, whoops, just keep touching it. I don't know if that's repairable, you know, or should I put the time into that or just get a replacement? I don't know. If you know about doing these and you're good at it, okay, well, you can give tips that are good tips. Put that in the comments or whatever, and maybe we'll do that. I don't know. All right, I think I'm ready to get this thing prepped for primer and body work. And what I mean by that is we're going to have to go around. Let me show you here. Like these door frames, okay, and this surface rust stuff, scrape out all the old crap. We got to get behind these drip rails where I don't know if you could see, but there's a bunch of crap in there. Around the windshield frame, we got to get all this scraped off. We just got to get all this like cleaned up and ready for sanding. You know, I'm ashamed to say that I didn't realize this till just now, but this quarter panel here, see how it's free of any decorative trim? This side, it seems to have some decorative trim. Oh. I'm betting I got a better chance of crowd surfing at a Volbeat concert than I do getting all these screws out without them breaking. Uh-oh. Looks like I might be doing some crowd surfing tomorrow. There we go. Well, I'll be. Holy crap. Well, all right, let's clean some shiznit up. Cue the shiznit cleaning music. See, that's kind of what I'm talking about. We want to get all this treated before we actually do our sanding and stuff. Just these areas of surface rust here. Oh, and looky what I found. That's a prime candidate for fiberglass. I ain't fixing that. Or, I don't know. Maybe I fix it. Jeez Louise. But for now, it gets the rust treatment shiznit. Well, it's like a few days later, okay? I got some updates for you. I got some metal, and I'll show you what I got here. This, I think, is an inner rocker panel or something, but I wanted, you know, this shape with some extra, you know, height on at least one part of it. And what I did was I cut a section out of this, basically this section here, okay? And I want to tell you, and I balanced myself on the ladder while I talk to you. But anyway, this is a nightmare, okay? A nightmare. Basically what I'm doing, okay, is I had to make me some relief cuts to try to get this curve right here. But I cut it so we have a flange down inside of here. I'm not too much worried about this because there's nothing that goes in here. But this part, this is where the seal rides. So I'm trying to make sure I get that straight. But basically, you know, I'm gonna have to cut slits in this because again, it's curved, and do a section at a time, and I'm bending it over and then bending it again here to leave me a lip. And I think you know, if we can get it welded up in here so that this part is relatively good, because that is where the seal sets. And it's taken a really long time, okay? Like a really long time. At this point, I don't know, this project might outlive me, okay? I don't know. This is going to take a while, but I'm gonna do like I said. I'm gonna try it. This section here, you're not going to be able to do I can't, okay, this whole thing. So I figured I'd do it, you know, in 3 chunks. And it's like I told you, you know, I don't have fancy metalworking stuff, benders and shrinkers and brakes and all that, you know, happy shiznit. So this is how I have to do it, okay? This is Garage Hack 101. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this and bend it and try to get it something that resembles a fit in there. And if I get this one section done, then I'll show you what we got, and we'll go from there, I guess. I won't say I'm regretting, okay, getting into this just yet, but it's getting close, okay? It's getting real close, and there's going to be some heavy drinking if I get this done, okay? Really heavy drinking. Well, hopefully you can see what I was thinking there, and it actually is not, it's not coming out too bad, right? Just got it kind of stitched a little bit. We'll get this full welded, and grind it down, and then if it's got some imperfections in it or whatever, we can hit that with some body filler or whatever. And the roof still is thin in spots, so we'll have to address that. I had this little piece of metal in there to because it sunk a little bit here in the center. Anyhow, I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna come over here and get this, and then I'll get the center chunk. Well, it's the next morning, and this is as far as I got. Let me show you. This section is basically done. This one is started. And that's because my weld started looking like cow patties because I'm out of welding gas. And of course, yesterday was Sunday, everything's closed. So, I'm on my way to work, and I'll get some welding gas today and finish it up. And I'll work on that and bring it to you in the next video, because I got to wrap this one up. I'm out of time. I got to get it cut and put out there to y'all. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Consider becoming a channel member. And, you know, we'll see you next time we come back and hopefully get this thing sanded down and put in some primer. In the meantime, get off the couch and go wrench on something. We'll see you real soon.